One of the muscles that we tend to see that's very tight and overactive on people is your hip flexor or your psoas muscle. Basically, your hip flexor attaches to your spine, your low back, and it goes down and attaches to your hip, and it's responsible for flexing your hip, obviously. We see in a lot of people, especially people that sit all day long, and in certain sports, this muscle tends to be really tight and overactive. So some people need to actually stretch it and work on it. One of the common stretches you see is the runner stretch. So people get down in that half kneeling position and then they lunge forward, and you might see them with the arm up as well. The problem is with this stretch, when they're doing this, they tend to get a lot of arch in the low back, and that's really not a good way to stretch the hip flexor. If we really want to stretch the hip flexor better, what we're going to do is we're not going to arch in the low back at all. In fact, we're going to take the hip or the pelvis and we're going to posterior tilt it. So we're going to take that pelvis and turn it backwards, and we're going to tuck it under us a little bit. You can even squeeze your butt. It'll help get a better stretch out of this. And when I do that, automatically right through here, I'm feeling it start to get tight and stretch a little bit. So if we hold that tucked position and glide forward gently, then we'll really start to feel it set in. We can add the arm up on the side as well and lean away, and that's just going to get it deeper into that psoas or that hip flexor. And you can even open up the body as well. So think about throwing a baseball. If you're going to throw a baseball, you're going to open up, but you're not going to arch in the low back. And this is a much better way to get a stretch out of that hip flexor. So you hold that stretch for about 15 to 20 seconds. Okay, and then you're going to repeat on the opposite side as well.